Alright, don't get annoyed at my title. It's just to grab your attention because I think this is a very important point. So people get trapped in this whole, I'm sad about how I look, I'm insecure about how I look. I don't like my nose, or I don't like my skin, or something like that, or I'm not happy with how tall I am, or something like that. You have to accept the things you can't control because you can't control them. So there's no point in putting any mental effort that you could be putting into the things you can control, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. There's no point in wasting that effort, wasting that mental effort, decreasing your happiness, just feeling worse about yourself for no reason. Literally for no reason. There's literally no point to it. It's just useless. So next time you get an insecure thought about, how you look, or something you can't control, like your height or whatever, you have to basically just put it out of your mind. Just like go through the steps and just understand, identify this insecure thought, challenge it. So my camera's gonna fall over. Challenge it, meaning be like, okay, why am I thinking this? Is it true? Does it need to be this? And then, understand the underlying things of why you're thinking this thought, and then replace it with a thought that's going to be helpful for you, and then visualize yourself in the future how you would react to this thought. Yeah, I'll go into depth about that, but the main point I'm trying to make is that you should be putting this energy into the things you can't control. So the things you can control are a great use of your effort, because you can take the same mental effort that you're focusing on, your one thing you can control, and focus it, just twist it and burn it all into one particular issue or one insecurity. So let's take the gym, for example. I'm gonna go through a list of all the things you can do that have a significant effect on your looks. So the gym, for example, you're sad because I'm skinny or whatever. I was like 118 pounds, like 125 pounds then, and I was like, I was not happy with how I looked in a t-shirt. I was like super insecure about that. So I just focused all that energy into eating more and lifting weights and understanding stuff about lifting weights, and I changed that from a negative thing, just focusing on how skinny I was, blah blah blah, blah, to using that fuel for something productive. So that's the first one. That segues perfectly. The first one is making sure you're lifting, and not just spinning your wheels and going to the gym, but actually making progress and gaining weight in the gym, which means not stagnating, not becoming complacent, training hard, eating well, all that stuff, not just the basic, you're going in because you have to, you're doing the same weight as last week. It's an easy trap to get into, but you don't want to stay there, because you're not gonna progress. You're not gonna actually make any meaningful progress if you're not pushing yourself very hard in that aspect. The next thing is, the gym is pretty self-explanatory. There's a ton of things I can talk about, specifics, how to exercise properly, how to eat properly, which is a topic for another video, but this is supposed to be like a overview of the main things, just a checklist almost for you. Make sure you're getting the absolute most out of your genetics. The next is gonna be skincare. So it's basically just skin in general, but skincare specifically. Now, having good skin definitely helps a lot, not just in your own perception of yourself, but it's also something you have a lot of control over compared to other things. So there's definitely genetic variances, and I think I had worse acne than most people I saw, I guess, but I did skincare and it's not too bad anymore, so yeah, we should be good. But the main thing you want to do for this is go to a dermatologist or a doctor and have them prescribe you whatever the medicine is. So it could be tretinoin, that's what I'm on. Tretinoin, it's just a topical thing. I don't recommend taking any antibiotics, any oral medication or anything like that. That's a no-go, but the topical stuff is fine. It could be tretinoin, benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid, clindamycin, which is a topical antibiotic, things like that. You don't have to focus on that. The main thing you want to have is a face wash in the morning, and then some type of thing you put on if you have any acne, and then a moisturizer. and after that, a sunscreen. Then in the night, you want another face wash, a moisturizer if you don't have any products, and then that's basically it. You want to leave it at that. Keep it pretty simple. If you have like an active ingredient that's prescribed to you, put that on however is directed, and then over a long enough period of time, your skin should improve. As new layers of skin come up, they'll be cleaner and clearer, and you'll definitely notice the improvements. And it's a great feeling, just having, you know, clearer skin and feeling confident about it, and like glowing and stuff like that. I guess it's really nice. So yeah, that's the second thing. Those are big ones you can control. The next one is your hair and whatever haircut you have, whatever styling products you use, all that stuff. I'll go into a little bit of depth if you have curly hair. I'll keep it brief. If you don't have curly hair, you don't have to pay attention. But basically, I wash my hair only like once a week because it messes up the curl pattern, and curly hair has like a thinner, like a squished follicle, so it takes a long time for the oil to get to the hair, so you don't want to wash too much. The next thing is using some type of curl enhancing product. So you just like squeeze it in your hair like this, put gel in it afterwards, and then blow dry it. Yeah, that's basically it. And use a pick if you have curly hair. That's helpful. Then yeah, if you have straight hair or whatever, it's gonna be different for you. Maybe use a mousse or a pomade or whatever. Go to a good barber and get, you know, like a good haircut and keep on top of it. Learn how to style your hair. Put some effort into understanding that aspect of your looks and stuff like that. It's very helpful. The next main one, which is super, super big, is your dress sense and your style and the clothes you're wearing. Because, you know, when you're looking at yourself in the mirror, you're kind of focusing on your face, like just your face and your hair. But when people are perceiving you in the real world and they see you, you know, like 90% of your body is your like, you know, your clothes, basically. So it's very important. Today I'm wearing like kind of business casual formal, I guess, just because you know, it's like formal day, I guess. But yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be anything in particular, just whatever style you think is good, whatever clothes you like. You can go with like, you know, business casual if that's what you like. If you like the like, what's it called, this shirt and then like a chain or something like that and some nice pants. You can go with, you know, like a puffer jacket and some jeans or whatever. You know, Nike Tech, whatever the thing is for you that you think that's, you know, I want to wear that. And you just get inspiration from people you see in the street or people like, you know, online. If you see people or whatever in a style you like, you can try to be like, okay, this is something I want. I think I would look good in this. Then spend some money on it. Just put a little bit of money into this. It'll definitely pay off because you understand the things that look good on you, and you can improve your wardrobe and improve your style, which also improves your confidence and how people perceive you. If you walk around in like some sweatpants, you know, you got like the Nike ones with like the black ones with the white stripes and stuff like that, like, and then like a sweatshirt that's like kind of musty, it's like, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good for you. People are going to treat you differently, definitely, and it's just not a good look. You know, you don't want to be like the musty Discord mod look. It's just not a good one. So just make sure it's clean, make sure it's, you know, not too wrinkly or anything like that, and just something you feel confident in. Doesn't necessarily have to be a particular style or a particular trend or anything like that. Just something that you like, something that you feel good in, something that you feel like you could, you know, if a girl saw you in it, you'd be like, great, this is the day I want to go. I want girls to see me. Like, you want to feel like that every day so that you can perform at your best. So definitely don't be afraid to spend some time, spend some money in your wardrobe if you have the money to spare, and improve yourself in that, you know, in that regard, so that you feel better about how you look. It's definitely important. So those are the main ones. There's smaller things I could cover. You know, like there's like very, very specific ones. I guess the last one that I wanted to talk about, which is important, it's not going to be something, all those other ones are, I don't know, all those other ones are like more known, I guess. This one's not so known, so if you're doing this definitely gives you a little edge. And for staying till the end of the video, you're going to get the you know, the super important one. Okay, so it's mewing. Just making sure you're actually mewing And if you don't know what that is, there's countless videos, but just that's like super important for yourself in a few years. My jawline was like complete shit, and now it's like actually getting there, and I can like, you know, the skin under there is like, you know, going up and stuff like that. It's like it's a good feeling, especially if you're, you know, under like 25. You'll see, like, the younger you are, the more progress you'll see, but it's good. So that's the final one. I hope this was value filled. I tried to pack a lot into a short amount of time, so you have to, I don't know if you have to rewatch that or something, sorry about that, but yeah, hope that was a good video. Have a good one. Peace. Bye.